Norwegians for beginners. Understanding Norwegians can be challenging, particularly when they've been drinking alcohol that was made in somebody's bathtub. Not to worry, because they only do this every Friday and Saturday night. Firstly, how do you spot a Norwegian? They can very often be found proudly wearing one of their beautiful traditional Norwegian costumes. This is called the grill dress. Now, in some parts of Norway, they actually have their own special style. For example, in Trondheim, everyone wears a black leather vest, white tennis socks, clogs, and grows a very, very big long moustache. Even some of the men. Here are some useful phrases to use when travelling in Norway. Now, for example, if you get on your aeroplane and someone is sitting in your seat, then, unlike in England where we would apologise and say, I'm awfully sorry, but I think you might be sort of sitting in my, well, sort of seat, sorry, the correct translation in Norwegian is Du flytter for faen. If you find yourself in a bar drinking with Norwegians, then do try to fit in with some of their phrases. For example, instead of saying, cheers everybody, cheers, the correct translation in Norwegian is skål for faen. That's skål for faen. Now, when you're chatting with a Norwegian, do try and fit in with their customs. If you don't quite hear what they say, then rather than saying, I'm awfully sorry, excuse me, I didn't quite catch that, I beg your pardon, forgive me, sorry, as we would in English, the correct translation in Norwegian is ha! Finally, a word about socialising. If any of you are lucky enough to actually get talking with a Norwegian woman and you'd like to get to know her better, then again, fit in with the customs here and use the appropriate chat-up line. Now, in English, of course, we would say, do you come here often? Or, may I buy you a drink? However, the correct translation in Norwegian when approaching a woman is skal vi pule? That's skal vi pule? Finally, whatever the differences are between the British and the Norwegians, basically underneath it all, we're all the same. So please do remember that. And what really matters is what's underneath. Goodbye.